Hi, grade 6. I'm Miss Iman Sayed from News Teacher Iman channel. Today, I will resume our revise in 2 and Unit 3. But before I will go to do so, I would like to say, don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel, send you new videos. Let's go to our revise today. Today, I will make a revise on Unit 2 and Unit 3. Unit 2, we talk about what we are all different. Let's go to remember each other what we learned in this unit. In this unit, we talk about some adjectives. Here we have textbooks, helpful, friendly, relaxed, messy. This is called adjectives. Helpful, friendly, relaxed, and messy. The opposite of messy, it will be what grade 6. You can guess with me the opposite of messy, it will be tidy. Okay, this is the opposite of what? Of messy. Let's continue the rest of the lesson. Here we have organized. What's the meaning of organized? Tidy or careful. Nervous, not calm, worried. Shy, worried about talking to people, quiet. Polite, speaks carefully and correctly, shows respect. Clever is the same meaning of intelligent, good at schoolwork. Okay, this is called clever. And we have also smart. We have smart, we have intelligent, we have good at. All this refers to what? To cleverness. Okay, let's go to another item here in this unit. In this unit, we talk about we are proud of our school. Let's know more about this topic. We have laboratory, gymnasium, spaceship, court, pharmacy, ostrich, tourist information website, an office that supplies information to people who are visiting an area for pleasure. Fantastic is the activity of imagining things. Comes from fantastic. Okay, is the activity of imagining things. Look for, to search or hunt for, to search or hunt for. This is language function or the grammar that related to for this unit. It will be relative pronouns. Here we expressing expressing this solution by draws to remember you every keyword of this relative pronouns refers to it. And here making funny draw to remember you of every pronoun, relative pronoun. Talk about what? Here we talk about who or that. Talk about what? Who or that. Related to connect to sentence, and must be people. We must talk about people like this. That is the man who that saved my life. Here is I talk about the man. So here we say who or that. Who or that. Which or that is common between people and animals. Okay. When we talk about persons or things, we talk about person by conjunction who, and by things conjunction where, which, not where is the place. Let's continue the rest of this part. That is the man who or that saved my life. Which or that, he has a car, so I talk about the car. Which or that costs a fortune, costs a fortune. Where to ask about place. That is the place where I meet my husband. Noha is the girl who wears a new dress. This is the car which I like. The supermarket is the place where we buy food. We talk here in this unit, we talk about adding ing form or ed form to adjectives. I think I explained this before about and saying that ed adjective refers to persons and ing adjective refers to things. As we know here, I'm interested in traveling. Traveling is interesting. Okay, let's go to another item here. Tori hair gets curled. Here is the hair. Here is a wild rabbit. Here is a wild rabbit. Okay, mice, scared, bravest, surprised. Look interested. What is the meaning of look interested? Waiting to give your attention to something and discover more about it. Lie in, a time when you stay in bed. A time in means a time when you stay in bed. Run away, to leave quickly in order to avoid something. Something is bad coming for me, so I run away from this bad thing that happened for me. Make noise, to talk about or complain, talk about or complain about something loudly. Okay, let's we have here 4 and 5, the writing project. Here is soft, close, sharp, pass, stop. Here is we have some vocab here. Independent, what is the meaning of the independent? Not controlled in any way by other persons or events. Negative, harmful or bad, not wanted. Positive, marked by acceptance and approval. Well-being, the state of being comfortable. Here we use but, as we took but before, and we say that but conducted with what? With 2 sentences are positive and the other are negative. To make when we talk about contrast sentence, we say he is clever, but I don't still like him. Okay, he's clever. This is the affirmative one, and another one is positive, like this. I still don't like him, so here I put but to contact the 2 sentences together. Let's answer the question below. I would like to say this depends on listening, but I don't have a listening text to read it. I will leave it. Then I will leave it. If you have a text listening depend on the listening, the text that the teacher comes into the classroom and reading for him. Let's start from this question. Cats are my favorite animals. They are beautiful with soft fur. Soft fur, which is nice to touch. They clean and calm animals, which usually friendly. They like people, but they they like people, but they are independent. They are independent. They are independent. We didn't need to take them for a walk. Let's go to another one here. Here we are. Shy means worried about talking to people. This is number 1. Are there spaces for cars or bikes? Number 2. This is number 2. He is a teacher who teaches me English. So number 3. This is number 3. We do experiments in what? In the laboratory. Your science teacher takes you to laboratory to see you how the experience happened. Okay, I think so. He's messy. He isn't organized. So messy. So he isn't organized. Not organized. The opposite. Okay. So he go to the room and see him. Everything is separated from the clothes is in place and shoes in place and books in place. So he is messy. So he isn't organized. Okay. Let's continue the rest of the exercise here. Here we have the word space has the same meaning of tidy. Which one is the same meaning of tidy? Organized. I'm listening. You think organized. You are clever people because you pay attention with me when I told you during the lesson. Then if the boy space helped me yesterday. So here who? So here is sorry. I tell you the answer, but it's not. Then is the boy. So here the boy. So which relative pronoun suitable for this sentence can be what? Wrong, not have what? Which for things, when for time, and we don't have this relative pronouns in this part. So it will be what? It will be who, because I talk about what? About a person. So then is the boy who helped me yesterday. Farida space, she always shows respect to others. Polite. So Farida is a polite girl. This is the house space my grandpa lives. So house here is a place. Which one is suitable for this sentence? Where? I'm hearing you saying, Miss Iman, where? You are clever pupils. You are clever pupils. Okay. Your room is a space. I can't find my keys. Your room is what? As we told you, I can see the books in space in place, and clothes in place, and another things in another place. So my room is what? Is messy. So I can't find my keys. Let's continue the rest of the exercise. Here we have a text, and this is a question below. Let's read it and answer the question below together. I can't forget my first day at school. I was so excited and nervous. I liked staying at home with my brothers and sisters. I wanted to play. I wanted to play with my toys. My brother helped me a lot to go to school. I wore my new uniform. It was so here put underlined on the pronoun it to ask you about this pronoun refers to what? It was a white shirt and blue pants. My mother drove me to school on that day. When I reached the school gate, I wanted to cry. I said goodbye to my mother. My teachers helped me on the first day. I enjoyed playing with my new friends. So the writers here drove him to school on the first day. The writer's what? The writer's mother. So the writer's mother. The writer enjoyed playing with his or her new friends. Here or his new friends. New friends. The answer to be this. What does the underline it refers? It refers to what? To uniform. Without thinking, uniform. How did the writer feel on the first day? Feel what? Feel worried and what? The writer, did the writer feel? Feel excited and nervous. Excited and nervous. This one. The first day of school, excited and nervous. This is the answer of this one here. Okay. Cats have sharp claws and teeth. I like doing experiment in repertory. She bought an space story and interesting and here is bought an interest not here we must be interesting story. Here is the verb is not right. I bought an interesting story here because here I described the story, so it must be ing form here. My parents were spaced to see on TV. Were surprised. Why? Because here here the adjective adding ed and expressing the emotion of my parents. So my parents is person, so I am adding to the adjective ed. Mr. Yasser is the teacher who teach me mathematics. Here is who. Why? Because Mr. Yasser here is person. Okay, is person. So I select who. Okay. Let's continue the rest of the exercise of the unit here. Here is subject, verb, object, subject plus verb plus object. Okay, subject, verb, object. Let's do this rule in this question. So the answer it will be there are carrots. There are some carrots. There are some carrots in the kitchen. Okay, some carrots in the kitchen. There are some carrots in the kitchen. and I put full stop at the end of the sentence. The next one, there, it will be there. The hare and the monkey, the hare and the hare and the monkey. The hare and monkey. The hare and the monkey. Where is the verb here? Are sorry, are scared. Are scared. Sorry. So here I answer this one. Let's continue the rest of the unit, the revise on this unit. To go to lesson 3, to revise unit 3. Last video I revised unit 1. Today I revised unit 2 and unit 3. Then after that I will make a revise on the paragraphs to be able to because I know that this is the units that come in monthly test exam. Okay, here we have punctuation. What's wrong here? Ali written in what? In small letter, but Ali is a proper name, must be written in capital letter. Ali is good at math, and I put the full stop or the period at the end of the sentence. Here is how written in capital letter and small letter. So it must be written in capital letter because I started the sentence by capital letter, and Noha here is in small letter, must be written in capital letter because Noha is a proper name, and we must put the question mark at the end of the sentence. This is the correction of this sentence in punctuate. Okay, let's go to another one here to next unit. Next unit is about vacation plans. I explained this unit yesterday. If you return to the video, you can see what I told in details. Today I will make a quick revise. Then I answer the question depend on this unit. Okay, here we have quit bike. Here we have quit biking. Read quit biking, minaret, museum, company, credit card. Here we have some vocab that related to this part, and we must know the meaning of this vocab. Here we have tour, means a journey for pleasure in which several different places are visited. Social media, what's the meaning of social media? Websites and applications that enable users to create and share content or to participate in social networking. Adventure, unusual and exciting, unusual and exciting or daring experience. Concentrate, focus all one's attention on a particular object or activity. Here we talk about the zero conditional if, the present. Let's know it here in this example. Here we have we have a rule here. We use zero conditional. Use the present simple in both the if clause and the main clause. If is the beginning of the sentence to introduce condition. We add commas to separate the if clause from the if clause from the main clause. The order of clauses does not matter. Here is like this. If you mix blue and yellow colors, you get green. So here we have here is comma like this. If you touch fire, you get burned. If you don't study, you won't pass the exam. If it rains, the streets get wet. If you get a seed, it grows into a plant. We could use one instance of if. Okay, here I can replace if by when here. Okay, like this. How can we get to Giza if we can say if or when we miss the train? Here we say if or when usually comes at the end. Like this. When we say if how can we get to Giza if or when we miss the bus. Okay. Lessons 1 and 2. Here we have at, the prepositions at, preposition in, and preposition on. I think you know the preposition that takes with this in these cases. Here is we have with time we use at like this: at 4 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, at noon, at midnight. Meal times like this. We say at lunch time or at dinner time. Holidays, at Christmas, at Easter, at the weekend. Expressions at present, at the moment, at the night. This is the uses of what? Of at. In uses of what? With months, with seasons, with years, with decades, with centuries, with long periods, with parts of the day. Let's do this let's run this together. Here we have in April. We say in April. This is month. Seasons in the summer or in the spring. In 1990s, years, decades in the teens, in the 20th century, long period, like in the Ice Age or in the present, in the past, in the morning, the part of the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, say at night, but we have a special case here, it will say it at night, okay? Here we have on with days, Tuesday, Saturday, on my birthday, on Christmas Day, on Halloween, on 15th June, 20th May, on our adversely. Here parts of specific days like this. On Monday morning, on Friday evening, Saturday night, Monday afternoon, last and next 8 in on. Call me at next weekend, wrong. It would be call me next weekend. I meet here, don't use it in on with last or next, like this. Call me at the next weekend. This is wrong. We say call me next weekend. I meet her on the last Friday, wrong. It would be I meet her last Friday. Okay, let's continue the rest. Here is monument, sunset, dome, hill, disappointed. Let's go to disappointed. Disappointed means sad, to fail to meet the expectation. To fail to meet the expectation. Incredible, difficult or impossible to be real. Puddle, a small pool of liquid on the ground. Listen, here is lesson 4 and 5, the related to writing. Carnival. In this part, we talk about carnivals. As we go to the video, we can see that in this part we talk about stimulations and how stimulation makes you imagine that you are in real in the real place and so on. You can return to the video and see and watch what we told in this video. Okay, let's continue the rest of this unit to make a revise on it. Okay, here is carnival, waterfalls, rides, ministry. Here is stimulation theater, immediate, the operation of real world with the use of models. Okay, use the models in make imagination by using the models. Okay, realistic means recognize and accept its true nature. Then destination. Destination is a place which a person or think. Destination is a place or to which a person or think travels. Tourist brochure is a magazine with picture that gives you information. Okay, a blog post should have a title date. This is how to make a blog. Okay, a blog like this. Blogger, say blogger, blog. So this we like with this how to plan to a blog. Okay, a blog post should have a title and date. It should use informal language. It should use the first name pronouns I, my, and me. It has to include a personal story. I usually give the writer's opinions and feelings about their experience. Bloggers often add photos to make their blogs more attractive, like this one. This is the sample of blogger, like this. The blog, not blogger. Blogger is the person. Blog is the something that we do it like this. This is the mind map. Where? In Giza. Who? With my friend. The place to visit in so for example, carnival. What do we do? Try roller coaster, waterfalls ride, go to the stimulation theater. Here we have description that is really exciting. Why? There is a lot to see and do there. This is the reason of why I visit the carnival, because there is a lot to see and do there. Description that is really exciting. Okay, let's go to answer the question, the test, the general test related to this unit. If you want to study hard, you should, as we told you before, this depends on listening. Okay, I will start from this one. If you want to study hard, you should follow these tips. Study for 30 minutes and no space, and no space if you and no space, and no but no space if you try to study for hours, but no study for 30 minutes, but no space, but no if you can't, if you try to study for hours without a break, you can't concentrate. Can't concentrate. You can concentrate when you space regular, when you have regular breaks, when you have regular breaks, that help you more. It's also better to study in the same time each day, even on Fridays and Saturday. People space work better. People brains work better if they have brains work better. Talk about the brain. So here it will be what? No space, no here, no study for 30 minutes, but no space, but no if you want to study hard, you should follow these tips. Study for 6 minutes and no forget, and no forget if you try to study without break, and no forget. Okay, no forget, and no longer, but no longer, no longer if you mistake here, no longer, but no longer. Okay, here no longer, but no longer. So the answer here, it would be but no longer. If you try, but no longer. If you try to study for hours without a break, you can't concentrate. You can't concentrate. When you have regular breaks that help you more, it's also better to study at the same time each day, even on Friday, Saturday. People brains work better if you have a regular routine. Let's go to another one here. My English always space better when I study regularly. My English always gets. Here is gets. Why? Because he is singular. When I and he's present at present. When I visit my uncle, he plays chess with me. He plays chess with me. I was born space on. Why here? Because here is a day. So this is a proposition. Maggie has her breakfast 8. Why 8? Because we have time. Okay. I'm listening to saying this email. Why I select this proposition in this place? Because here we have time. Here we have time. So as we know that 8 is a proposition of time. On is a proposition of what? Of days. Let's continue the rest of the test. Here we have, if don't freeze water, it space turn ice. If don't freeze water, it here it doesn't It doesn't. It does here. It doesn't. It isn't. It isn't turned to ice. It isn't turned to ice. Here is the present at the present. So it isn't. It isn't turned to ice. Let's continue the rest of the exercise. It isn't. So here is present. If don't the phrase water, it isn't. It will be isn't here. Sarah and Layla plan to go to Cairo next week. They want to try some new places. Sarah wants to visit Manuel Palace Museum on Saturday, so that she can take photos for her project. They want to go with biking in the desert on Tuesday. They want to climb the Babzuela minaret on Wednesday. It's difficult, but the view from the top of but the view from the top is beautiful. They plan to explore the souks on Thursday. Sarah suggested riding on roller coaster in Giza too. There is a bus that goes to Giza on Thursday. So Sarah and Layla want to try new what? New here, new what? New places. So the answer is to be new places. There is a bus that goes to what city on Thursday? To Giza. So the answer to be Giza. What does Layla want to do on Saturday? Layla do what on Saturday? Let's go know Layla here in this text. On Saturday, what Layla do? Sorry, not Layla. I think not Layla or Sarah. Here is Sarah. What does Layla? Sorry, Layla here. What does Layla do on Saturday? Layla do on Saturday what? Here is not Layla. Here Sarah wants. Say on Saturday. What does Layla want to do on Saturday? Sarah, Layla want to do on Saturday what? They want to climb. Here they want to climb. Saturday they do. They want to quit. They quit on Saturday. On Saturday they visit. Here is we say, Sarah, here is say, what does Layla want to do on Saturday? Here is Layla. On Saturday, they want to try something. They want Layla want to try some new places. Try to some. Here is so the answer here. It will be she wants to try some new places. Summarize the text, the text into sentence. We can say vacation planes. I can say here vacation planes. I say here vacation planes. I say vacation planes. Vacation planes. Okay, let's continue the rest of the exercise. Here we say, does your aunt always? Here is does. And as we told you before, that if we have does replaced what? Replaced is, does your aunt bake cakes? Here is bake, and I omit as here. Bake cakes. My father arrived 8. Why here? As we know here in this lesson, we know that the time must be when we talk about time, the time must 8 must be followed by time. Okay, proposition 8 must be followed by time, because you have time and you use the proposition 8 with time. Here we have, should we go with biking on? Why here on, Miss Iman? Because as we told you that on is a proposition for what? For days. Okay, here is on. If he presses, it will be here, if he presses the button, the machine works. Let's, here is circle the correct answer. Let's go to theme park and ride roller coaster. This one, not minaret. Can ride a minaret? Wrong. It's roller coaster. The space boy faced his fear. The brave boy. The brave boy. As we know that when we read the story during this lesson, we say the cousin of, I think, I forget the name of the girl that is in our story, that faced his fear. Okay, so here we the same sentence here also. The brave boy faced his fear. Okay. If you return to the video, you can see what we told before. Okay. Here we have, if you try to study without a break, you didn't, here we say, here is the present. You can concentrate. So there is the answer to be can. It's very hot at midnight, at midday. Here is midday. We use it when we say the part of the day, it will be at midday. Okay, as we told here in the proposition, at midday. Midday. At midday. Okay, at midday. At midday. So correct. As we note in the proposition here, I would like to make sure, because I would like to answer the correct way, not the wrong way. Okay. Here is at midday. Let's answer this question. Subject plus verb plus object. Let's answer the question. Here's the answer to be. Let's visit. Let's visit. So let's must be followed by the infinitive form. Visit the dome of. Let's visit let's visit the dome of Abu Hawa in Aswan. The dome of Abu Hawa of Abu El Hawa أبو الهواء إن أسوان. أبو الهواء إن أسوان and I'll put full stop at the end of the sentence. You can watch shows at the theater. Okay. It is subject, verb, and object. The rest of the sentence. Let's continue the rest of the exercise here. To be ended from to be finished from our revise today. Okay. Here we have a block as we told it, we learned it we learn it together. Okay, this is a block that we learned during the lesson. I will make a video separated to block and how to write email and how to write a paragraph in the separated video. By this question, we end from our revise today. Thanks a lot. Until you meet again. Goodbye.